Welcome back to another battle, everybody. Today we're playing Fixed Capitals on the Alcatraz map. We're playing as the green player out of the first position. And I've got one of two options to choose here. I'm going to choose this one. I don't know what got into me here. The vibes are telling me to choose this one. I think the black player goes back here. He starts out of the sixth position. We are playing fixed cards here, so I'm not even guaranteed this bonus behind black, which is obviously super risky. I'd rather take the guaranteed position. Red is a bot. We have neutral bots on, so that's not even going to attack. We're just going to have to play for cards and hope that black doesn't take his bonus back here super duper quickly. Obviously have a bunch of material. We dissuade orange from going here. Red goes behind orange. Is interesting. White goes behind orange. It's interesting. Purple probably goes behind me. But I have solid defense, right? He's basically stuck if he chooses to go behind me. So maybe he opts to go in front, or he opts to go behind black. Yeah, he goes in front. Okay. Don't love that for purple. To be completely honest, I think that may be a mistake. To go in front. I have a guaranteed take here. Well, not guaranteed, but pretty close to guaranteed take there, which we do take. And with this guy out in front of me, foolish of me to even take that silly attempt, but I've got a couple cards to churn through here. Orange places out in the open. This is going to be removal of the white player would be my... No, he hits black. That play doesn't make a whole lot of sense. You got white cap behind you. Why wouldn't you play that like that? So purple will start with 7. He could do some pretty hefty damage to me, but I do move action right after him, which without black really putting much... black doesn't have any way to get to my capital. So interesting choice by purple. I almost would have expected him to go out in front. Won't be surprised to see him remove my material up top. But again, I have all of these extra takes in here that... and we hopefully reach cards before him to the point where we can capture everything, stack up, and take him out. We are playing fixed. We are playing neutral. We are playing alliances. I'm going to throw an alliance to orange. We're going to throw an alliance to white. We're going to throw an alliance to black. Obviously, purple is my natural board enemy here. 2 troops up here, I think, is a mistake. Looks like he is not going to worry about me behind either, and that is not good dice for him. So it's almost a slow burn cap roll here. Black starts out with the bonus early and gets solid dice on the 4 there. Good for him. 2 dice rollback here. Great play by black. Well played. Absolutely positively well played by him. And everybody but purple are my allies because, again, purple capped out in front of me. Thought this was kind of a no-brainer play for myself. I don't have any slow rolls to run here. So I will remove the white player first. This is the one downside here. Interesting play. I would bring this fully in. Yeah. I would actually even stack this here. I don't think you're at risk of white hitting you. It's a great play. I really like that play by orange. Now, if I were him, I would have prioritized removal of white out in the open. But it is what it is. It is what it is. If I remove orange... Honestly, if I remove orange and then purple, I can entertain an elimination. That's a strange play. I don't think I would have done that, honestly. I don't like the split here either. I have a 2-on-1 I can potentially roll in this next turn without putting troops on cap. We have double truck. I like that play by black. Bummer. I can't miss cards here, so... It's funny that purple's laughing at me, because... once I get the trade in, I'll be fine. I would prefer better dice on these rolls, on these stacks, but it is what it is. Why would you... That's a terrible play. I get you don't want it to stack here more, That is an abysmal play. You got to remove white first, man. You got to force his hand down below. Otherwise, the same thing that's going to happen to... Yeah, white's just going to take his card up here now. There's no reason to take out there. Now, the problem with me losing as much as I'm losing here, and this is why this play by purple isn't that bad, is because with no trade in here, not great. I may just have to put a couple troops up here. See where black ends up. Yeah, because I don't have the set, I'm going to put 2 up here. If this fails, it fails. It is what it is. I need defense on my capital. And there's our trade-in. If purple trades on 3, I'm probably not looking too hot. I would not roll. Oh, okay, he wins at that time. That's a much better play by orange. I would not try to split and roll purple here. Pull this back to your capital. There you go. We don't want red putting its 2 back here. That's actually huge that it goes on the cap back here. That should slow white down. And again, players could trade in at any point. There's the white trade. I'm wondering if he goes into orange first. No. Oh my goodness. Gets horrid dice. Absolutely abysmal dice there. Black's going to hit me here. It's fine. I need to make sure that I have the set before hitting up in here. Black trade-in comes. That's fine, bro. Red's going to get 3, so it'll split 1 between each. Knocks orange out here. Does he doesn't go for orange here, does he? He's just going to clear. Oh, he's going to sit there and let me trade behind him? That's really interesting, actually. That's actually so incredibly interesting. Wow. Okay. This actually ends up card blocking purple by accident. Because I don't have to knock purple out of here, and he can just continue stacking. That's quite the development. That's a trade from orange. Orange is going to eliminate white here. This is going to feed him to purple or black. This is going to feed him to purple. Don't roll. Oh, he actually rolls the 1 troop in there, and it's fruitful. It's a fruitful play. He is just going to get eliminated. I mean, I get it, right? Like, you're annoyed that white cap's behind you. And white is out. This is Alcatraz. Capitals, fixed cards, by the way. I didn't really get into that. Felon Fridays, the series that we play here. I fully anticipate the purple player eliminating orange here. He's saying good game. I don't actually think this game is over because of the threat of myself and black, mostly black. I could almost see purple stacking into me, which would be a crazy change of vibe here. I'm wondering if he fully gives up this position, in which case I will need him to defeat black, because he will trade in off of this. If I were the purple player, and we'll see, he may try to split this. I think if he splits it, black full sends him on the lower position. I think you're better off. He's kind of slow. I think you're better off taking... Yeah, see, I don't like this. This is an intentional split to try to end up with troops on this cap up above. And I don't think this player should do that. Only rolls 2 into the pocket. That's a smart play. Actually, only rolled 2 into all of his pockets. I mean, very well played by purple. A little bit slow, but very well played. But I think he's going to try to defend both of these positions, and I think he's going to lose the lower one. No, he does not try to defend the top position. Does black full send him here? Does he just take this cap in front of me? He's going to full send him. He full sends him. Okay. Purple's on a trade-in. And we'll retain this capital here. There is no better time than right now to make the move that I'm about to make. Because I know purple trades. And I know black can't kill me. So black makes that play. I remove purple. Red bot does whatever it's going to do in the middle. This basically just acts as a block. It's probably worse for me than it is for anybody else. But purple's going to set now, right? If his trade's bad, then it's going to take some time to remove him. But black doesn't have a set, so we start generating more here. This is not really where I'd place these troops. But I guess if your goal is to box black back in here, that's pretty good dice. I would not keep going. This is going to be really risky for him. Potential elimination place. Black gets 13. He's going to take this whole bonus back here. Now, I'm kind of in a position where I absolutely want to just work with black. Interesting play. Does not open himself back up. And contains the kill guard. So I don't want to aggress him. Have a full trade-in. Black's on 3. I can't get through there. I think I'm better off sitting tight. I'll accept his alliance. I at least want to see what he has for me. But I got my position. This game has run its course so much quicker, and I understand we got the red bot. This game has run its course so much quicker than I'm used to seeing. We got a nice open stack. I was already closed off to a hit on black. Black is playing this incredibly, honestly. I'm very impressed with the way that he's playing it. Part of the reason why I chose to play this the way that I did is I don't want to be put into a position. And I think black's going to kind of keep the pedal to the metal here on this player because of how many troops he's getting, right? I'm getting 15. He's getting, I'm getting 16, rather. Interesting defense, because you just get backdoor broken here. But until black removes down here, I don't actually want to aggress purple because I don't get any value out of it, right? I actually took a decent hit on purple because I had to hit through red to remove him up here. This is exactly what I expected was a backdoor hit. The risk is catching black on a trade-in when I go for purple here. This is what I'm hoping for. If he feeds me the 4 cards, which is exactly what he does here, probably pulls the troops off capital. I take the elimination on purple now, knowing that I get this break here, I get the trade in. So like I accepted the alliance, but there was no point. I was waiting for black to remove back here. Because now I have the guaranteed troops up here. And he might be able to trade in and get through that. But now he has to open me anytime. So I can probably hold him on spots on the board here. He is on 4 cards. We're on 3. No trade in. Very similarly sized game, right? I will still get I double cap up here in 13 or in a +8. We'll still get a decent amount. He actually probably should try to make a move on this capital. Although, if this wins, it does not win. That is likely GG's. That is likely a good game. He won't have a trade in here, so I'm not worried about the 14 cap. You know what? This is actually probably... I'm gonna do this. We're going to do it like that. I would rather own the additional positioning up here. We get a full trade in. We can potentially make a move on this. He's going to backdoor break on this turn, but he has no trade in. This was great. Black did our bidding for us, and we still honored the alliance, right? So We still give him the benefit of the doubt. He'll get second place. Red won't finish anywhere here. That gives him better placement, just so you guys are aware. I need to clean him clear out of the middle here so that he opens my pathing back up top. And I think I just want the extra territories. I think that's going to be the best bet for me. So we obviously don't want him to roll this. Don't really want him to roll this. And we sit here. So the 12 gets in the way. This way he can't get very far off of this position. This could roll this capital, but it doesn't get much back here either. And I could have fortified this forward, but I wanted to make sure this cap was defended in case he had a trade on 3. And 13 on 12 could certainly lose. He's not even actually going to try it. I think that's a mistake. But I think that is a win for me. He appears to seem to think that that red is still going to count towards the game. So I will honor him here and attack red. I will do the decency of that. Gives a little extra time. He doesn't have extra troops here. We pull out there, and he should shove his troops in front of me now. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a clean, clear-cut Felon Friday, if I've ever seen one. We'll give him a trade-in. Shout out to Black. Absolute homie. Good game. Well played, and a big old thumbs up. Honestly, I think the biggest shout-out needs to be given to the orange player, because I had a feeling that purple was going to bail on this position up above and try to take what was going to be the best hold on the board, because it was a triple capital hold for a +6. It's basically equal to my hold in terms of troop generation. Would have generated him, I think, 15 with 3 caps and the +6, which is what I was generating, not counting the 12 territories. And Black disrupted, and we honored the alliance. We get Black second. We take first. Opportunistic play there. Once purple bails, if Black doesn't take this cap, we have to remove everything up here, because I need the extra troop generation. Even if it's a loss early, it's regained later, right? We were getting 5, then we're getting 15. Big swing there. Triple master in our game. Black, purple, and white all master. Beginner on orange. I'm not super surprised by the beginner on orange. I think white's misstep was a turn early roll of the red capital. He did get atrocious dice. And white said, screw it. Orange said, screw it. You cap behind me. I want you out of there. So I hope you guys did enjoy this game. If you did, hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. We'll be back with more Risk on Monday. As always, everybody, I have been C-Money. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a tremendous rest of your day. Peace.